Hi guys, and welcome back, and hello if you're new. So today I'm going to do something I wanted to do for such a long time. Basically, I've been wanting to have a good declutter and sort out all of my makeup because it's been such a while since I've done it, and I kind of just wanted to get it done. So I did it all in one day. It took me ages, and I've split it into different sort of videos because it would just be too long. So I'm basically going to show you my makeup collection and what I decluttered. I just wanted to quickly mention before we get into it that some of this makeup was given away if it was okay and still in date, and the stuff that wasn't was thrown away. It was all sorted out after. However, I didn't necessarily separate it into the video and show it, but I show you what I declutter, and obviously you see what I keep, so you can also see a before and after, which I'm going to put at the start of every video. And another thing that I just wanted to mention is that I will be getting some storage, or better storage should I say. If you have any storage ideas or any sort of help with the storage side of things, please just comment below because it will mean a lot to me. On a side note, I've started a new Instagram, and I would absolutely love it if you came over and had a little look. It is very new, it's a very new baby. It has about 2 followers, but I'm going to link it on the screen and down below, and please come and just have a look and join the family because I want to be a lot more interactive with you guys. So I want to build up our little family over there, and then hopefully once I get a bit more confident I can share even more with you. Without further ado, I'm gonna just get into the video. So this is my palette drawer. Again, it's overflowing and a bit frustrating, so I'm just gonna come and sort this out. So I've got this Pure Glow palette, which I haven't really given much of a try, so I do really want to try that out, so I'm gonna keep that. I've got this one from Primark. To be honest, I really like this when I picked it up, but I think I've got other palettes that I will use more, so I'm gonna pass this along, although I really like these 2 shades here. I've got stuff that, you know, I have that in, so I'm gonna pass this along. This is not a fun drawer for me because I just like how all this is, and I know that I'm not really gonna get rid of most of these, so I am just gonna move these along because obviously I'm gonna keep my Modern Renaissance, my 3 chocolate bar palettes, I'm gonna keep those too. And my Urban Decay palettes I'm obviously not going to get rid of. I actually have another one to pop in here, which is the Heat, so I'm going to do that. My Hourglass. It probably should be with my powders, but again I just haven't had anywhere to put anything, so this is the whole idea of this declutter, so of course I'm going to keep this. I've got this, let's go here, I've got this Sleek. I used to collect loads of these palettes like Sleek and things like that. Let me have a look. The hardest palette to get into in my life. Oh my god, I can't even get into it. Seriously guys, that was seriously the hardest palette I've ever gotten into in my life. It's really annoying. Really, really pretty, to be honest. I think, to be honest, I feel like I should give this like a fair chance because I haven't ever used it, and everyone said how good it was. It is the natural palette, so I'm going to leave it out of its box. And I'm going to give this a try. Urban Decay 1 and 2 I'm going to keep because I really love it. This one is actually empty, so I'm going to get rid of the boxes because again, I'm a freak. But yeah, I'm going to keep both of those. This number 7 palette, I'm going to pass this along just because I've not used it since I've had it, and there's nothing in there that inspires me, so I'm going to move that along. The Makeup Revolution Renaissance palettes, I'm going to keep these because these are stunning and I really, really like these, so I'm going to keep both of those. Eyes Uncovered, this is like pretty, but I don't think I need it, to be honest. Like, out of all the palettes that I've got in here, do I really need to keep, you know? But I do really like it. See, this, I'm such a nightmare. I'm going to get rid of the brush anyway. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. I know I don't need it. Why do I want to keep it for? But I did really like this like satiny taupey colour, so we'll see. I'm going to keep my Cinderella palette because, you know, I'll show you guys because it was limited edition, but really love that, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to pass on this BYS thing just because I don't really use it anymore, and probably the same with this Estee Lauder one just because the shades in there aren't really my thing, so I'm going to pop that in the to-go pile. These all cheats shouldn't even be in here, but guys, I'm going to let this go. I've got so many contour kits, obviously we just saw from my last drawer, so I'm going to pass this along. My niece will probably like this. Oh, Maybelline the Nudes, I'm keeping this. I love it. I'm just going to keep it. It's got some really nice colours in it, and I need to give it a bit more of a shot. These ones from MUA, These I just don't know what to do with. I've got the Heaven and Earth, Undress and Undress Me Too. These are dupes and I have the palettes, but I just like them for offering, like if anyone comes around and wants to do their makeup, like I've got things to offer them, you know, and I don't know. I'm gonna think about these ones. Obviously palettes is my kryptonite, we've clearly discovered. This one I'm definitely getting you, I'm going to pass along just because since I got it, it looks really nice, but since I got it I haven't actually used it, so I'm going to pass that along. It's a Ted Baker box, because obviously I like the box, so I kept it, because I have issues. This palette, right, costs a fair bit of money. Like this was like £15 for a little palette. And don't get me wrong, some of them are really pretty, but it just annoys me that these cost £15. And the fact that it costs £15 and I haven't used it kind of makes me want to make sure that I use it. So I am going to hold on to this for a bit longer. Stila, what is this? Perfect Me, Perfect Hue, Iron Cheek palette. I am going to keep this. Again, I spent a bit of money on this and oh my god, look how pretty it is. Why don't I use this? I think I've like dipped my finger in and that's about it. Like I really need to get some use out of this, so I am actually going to leave this out of the box, but really beautiful. Should be in my face drawer again, so maybe we could look at popping some things in my face drawer. Blush with me, let me have a look in here. Oh, this is pretty, look at this. Let me see what this comes out like. Such a shame because it looks really nice. But it's very chalky and I've got so many blushes that I don't know if I can warrant really keeping this. And it is really chalky, like I just blew it everywhere, so I am going to pass this one on. How cute is it though? Takes up a lot of space though. So another Revolution Makeup Renaissance Glow palette, which is a bit like the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'll show you this because this is really cute. If you were looking for something like the Charlotte Tilbury one, this is such a good dupe. So I would really recommend this. Then I have a slight issue with these palettes. I love collecting these palettes and unfortunately I've just bought these as well and I've got nowhere to put them. So I just can't get rid of these palettes. So if you want a collection video on all of my Makeup Revolution palettes, because I now have a lot, then let me know. But as far as that goes, I am going to be keeping all of these. Right, here we go. We're getting down to some nitty gritties. I have the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. I'm going to keep this. I love this even though it's in the box. Tartelette in the Bloom, 100% keeping this. Absolutely love that. And then I have a Tarteist Pro, which I forgot I even had, which pretty much says it all, doesn't it? But yeah, 100% going to have to get some more use out of this because look at that. Look at that. A matte palette, I believe. It smells divine. 100% keeping this. Gwen Stefani palette. Why do I have the box? I don't know, but I do. Again, I can't get rid of this. It's a limited edition and I absolutely love the packaging and love it, so I'm keeping that too. We're not doing too well on the palettes so far, but I knew this was going to be a really hard one for me. I've got a blush palette from Makeup Revolution. The thing is, I don't have many blush palettes, so that's why it always makes me want to keep the ones that I do have. Oh, wow. I want to pass this along. The only shade that I like is this one, and perhaps maybe the highlighter, but as it's untouched, I will just leave it for whoever I pass this on to play with. I've got, again, what is my problem? I seriously have issues, don't I? I do. Like, again, Makeup Revolution, you're ruining my life. I'm not going to use all of these, so I'm not going to keep them. Simply just going to pass these along, I think. Yeah, because, I mean, they're so pretty. I'm definitely not going to use this one. This is Iconic 1. Iconic 2 is not looking like my favourite. I'm really liking the look of Iconic 3. And I really like Matte's 2, so I may just keep 2 and get rid of 2. I think that's a fair trade-off. And then last but not least, in here is this Rose Lights highlighting palette, I want to say. And right, I'm going to swatch these because I don't know if I would like to keep these. So they're very powdery, to be honest. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to do the best swatch that I can. and try, and they are pretty once they're on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this, but I am going to leave it out of the box again as a like use it kind of strategy. No, it's not everything in that drawer, because we have the Naked Skin, which I'm keeping because ever since I got it, haven't used it. I've got the Petite Heat, which again 100% keeping, it's very recent. I've got the Soph highlight palette from Revolution, which I'm keeping. These are all new ones that are over. I'm going to take this out, and I've got the Naked Heat, which I'm also keeping. Shade and Light palette, which again is another contour kit, but this is the last one that I'm buying. A serious note. And then I've got the chocolate contour kit from Primark, which I am just going to give a go, but I probably will pass this on because I think my niece again will love this, but I do want to just give it a go, see what Primark makeup is like. I think that's everything. That was a big drawer. You should see the mess. So I'm going to do a put back in this drawer. So I'm happy with that, I think, yeah. So that was my declutter. Like you can probably see, some of them have little mini outros and others don't. So I'm going to pop this on the end of every video. But I really, really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Like I say, please, any ideas for storage, please just pop a comment down below. And I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.
To get away from your parents, and I thought, wow, if I could take this in a shot right now, I don't think that we could work this out on the terrace. I don't know if it's fair, but I thought, how could I let you fall?